another piece on the back page of the Times by Gregor Robertson. Police to act on Watkins' abuse, based on his celebration from Arsenal at the weekend. From Villa at the weekend towards the Brentford fans. Watkins, 27, sparked a melee when he stood in front of goal and pointed at a Brentford fan who said had been directing him personal abuse all of the match. It was a strange moment in the game, and you knew it was definitely a somebody or a little area in that crowd. And the police are now going to investigate this for the abuse that he had received. So it's something we're hearing more and more about. And I think I know what you're going to say, Ali. You go, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Don't retaliate to these fans.
Yes, well, yes, you're absolutely correct. However, I don't mind the police having a wee look at it. I mean, it's the only place on the planet where you could, certainly verbally abuse people to the extent of madness and get away with it. So maybe it's time the police maybe did make an example of one or two.
And it's that light. Sorry, Jeff.
He just answered him in the best possible way, didn't he?
Yes.
He scored the goal, rammed the words back down his throat.
That's what they're saying. I mean, the police acting, and there should be no abuse tolerance, of course, in football. But there's actually good police in the Mail today by Oliver Holt saying what he did was want to ram it back down that fan's throats, and he didn't think Ollie Watkins had done that much wrong. Remember, we saw Kieran Trippier going up towards the Newcastle fan to have his back chat at him, who were saying they weren't performing good enough, and Kieran Trippier saying, look at the absentees that we've got due to the injuries. Something we're seeing a lot more now as players bite back at the criticism they're getting.
If you're giving it out, you have to be able to take it, and that's regardless of whether you are a fan or a player. So if Ollie Watkins or Kieran Trippier want to have their say, then what's wrong with that? It's not like they're doing anything violent. They're not taking any physical action. They're just having their say. Nothing wrong with that.
I agree. Defending themselves as well. Don't have a problem with it.
Keeps it quite spicy, doesn't it, when you see that in the game? You go, what happened there? What happened there?
But you can see it, that particular one, Ollie Watkins was... But as you say, he's got the perfect reply, but he comes in and the finger was pointing definitely directly at someone.
How you can see that in a crowd, in that atmosphere. It's quite amazing.
It wasn't a general point, it was a direct point.
You're getting
it.
It
was.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.